What's up everybody, CO Liquid here, back with another video. Today I'm going to do an unboxing and overview of the KDLINKS R100 mirror dash cam. So I was going to actually do a full review of this, but ran into a little snag when I received this and went and got everything all hooked up. I got an error message on the mirror saying unrecognized camera when I plugged in the rear view camera. So I ran the firmware update that they had available on their website. Still didn't fix the issue. I don't know what the deal is, but it was just bad right out of the box. It just would not recognize the camera. I wiped it down, thought maybe it was something stuck in the contacts or something, checked that, but nothing. You just plug it in and it just says unrecognized camera. So it is what it is, not much I can do about that. So it's gonna have to go back, which is unfortunate because I was actually really looking forward to trying this one out. After all I read on it and the reviews and everything on Amazon, seemed like it could be a good contender to knock off the Autovox X1 that I'm currently using in my car, because it has the 1080p camera, both front and rear, and it has the motion sensing for parking monitor. But all of that is kind of useless if one of the cameras doesn't work. So I don't know if I'm going to reorder it or not, but it's a shame. It's going to have to go back. But anyway, let's jump into this. I'm going to do this quick unboxing. Not going to spend too much time on it. Here's the box. KDLINKS R100. Do special on there. The back. Travel data recorder. Let's see if I can zoom in on this. 5-inch IPS display screen, Full HD 1296p front camera, Full HD 1080p rear camera, f1.9 super aperture, front collision warning system, 140-degree wide angle, flame-proof battery, and excellent night vision. Again, a shame I didn't get to try that out. But anyway, let's get this open. See what we got in here. There I am in the mirror. I just kind of stuck all this back in here. I really didn't get anything unboxed. It still got the plastic and everything on it because I didn't really get to fully install it. But it's a nice mirror. It's got KDLINKS labeling down here at the bottom. That's actually on the mirror. That's not part of the plastic cover. It's very slim, I will say that. It's slimmer than my Autovox X1 is. It's a little, yeah, I'd say it's definitely a little lighter too. Still has the same attachments with the straps that goes over top your stock or a mirror. 5-volt Model R100. And let's see what we have here on top. Does it show what those are? You can see it. So we have AV over to the right there, and the USB connection on the left here, and in the middle you have your micro USB slot, of course. There was no GPS on this that I'm aware of, so it does not have that option like the Autovox X1, which wasn't really a big deal to me. I don't really care too much about that. If it has it, it has it. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I was more looking forward to actually just the 1080p camera on both the front and back. Alright, so let's see what else is in the box here. You got your cable that connects to your mirror and then runs to your rear view camera. with the red wire that connect to your reverse backup light if you want that option. So when you put the car in reverse, it immediately pops to the reverse cam. You got the camera itself, which is a pretty nice camera. Another thing I found out afterwards is this is actually not a waterproof camera. I just happened to saw a comment where someone asked that and it said it was not. I did not know that. So this only mounts inside the car. So if you're looking at this, keep that in mind. If you have tinted windows, dark tinted windows, your back window may not work out for you. I don't understand why it wouldn't be waterproof. I mean, I guess the 1080p, the housing or something for it, maybe they couldn't get it to be waterproof, but I read that they do have a waterproof backup camera available, but it's only 720p and you have to actually purchase that separately, which I don't want to pay extra to get waterproof rear view camera, something that it should have already been, and to get a lower quality camera. The whole reason I purchased this is because I like the idea of the 1080p rear camera, and to have to pay extra, I mean, if you're in a truck, I'd understand these would work great mounted inside the cabin, but you know, cars are going to be the majority of people that are looking for these, and you're going to want to mount it outside. You're going to have tinted windows or something where you want to mount this outside. But yeah, it's a pretty nice looking camera. It does rotate. Has a little click to it, so you can mount it upside down, mount it right side up. There's your rubber bands fitting it over the stock mirror. You get two sets of those. One's for thick mirrors and one's normal. They give you a USB-A to micro USB cable. You can hook directly into the mirror if you want to transfer something off of it, or you can use the adapter here to pop the micro SD card into it and plug it into your computer to transfer. It's nice that they include that. You got some extra little sticky pads here. Your lint-free wipe, and you got your 12-volt cigarette adapter, micro USB there. What else did they give in here? Paperwork, R100 camcorder quick start guide, $25 off, loyalty discount, $25 off for your second car or for your family or friends. Well, that's pretty nice. Customer discount, please contact her and include your current order number. So it's pretty nice. They give you $25 off if you want to order one for, like, say your wife's car or kid's car or whatever have you, or if you have a second car for yourself. They do include a micro SD, a Kingston 16 gigabyte. I do recommend that you definitely get a bigger size car than 16 gigabyte. That's not going to hold very much when you're recording 1080p or 1296p for sure. Have your booklet. What else is in here? We'd love to hear from you. 100% satisfaction guaranteed. Thank you for choosing our car camcorder. And of course, your tasty packet. I'll just save that and eat that later. Kidding. Do not eat those. Alright, so that's all that's in the box. So let's jump into the actual mirror here. It just immediately starts recording today's date, shows the day over here, and shows the military time down there, 24-hour time. And then up here at the top you have your, it shows it's set at 1296p. WDR, that's for your helps with your night vision and wide dynamic range. It's set for 1 minute increments on recording loops. Sound is turned on, the microphone is turned on, and the battery is charging. So this has physical buttons here at the bottom, if you can see that. There's power, menu, up, down, and OK, which correspond to the buttons here on the bottom. So we're going to hit the menu, and there you have your menu. And to go through these, you use your up and down and OK. So the recording just takes you back out to the default screen where you see your camera and everything, and it's recording. Motion detection is when your car's in parking monitor mode, and if it detects anything moving, like my hand's moving, so it's recording right now because I'm moving this around. But to get out of that, hit menu button and go back. This is your camera. If you want to take a picture of something, you can go into camera and then just snap a photo, and you have your settings for photo size from VGA all the way up to 14 megapixel, which is pretty nice. And jump back in here. So next one is your browser, which will browse your SD card, like your recorded files, your SOS files, motion detection files, and the photos from the camera, which I just showed you. And it shows your SD card size and what's used and what's free. And jump out of that, and we go back down here to, oh sorry, go back to settings here, and right away you have your video quality, which is 1296 SHD. I'm not sure what the S stands for, unless it's Super HD or something. 1080p, Full HD, and then 720 HD. And your next one is the WDR. Speaking of the wide dynamic range, which helps with your it takes the highlights and takes the shadows and blends them together to give you the middle ground for better picture. Also, I noticed it helps with nighttime videos as well, so keep that turned on. Loop recordings 1, 2, and 3 minutes. We all know what that is. Sound record on and off. That's so if it records whatever's going on inside your car as well. Or you can turn that on and off if you don't want people to hear you talking inside your car or singing along to a song you shouldn't be singing to. Delay boot. It's sets for how fast it boots up when you turn the car on. I usually keep it off. Right now it's all set to default because I restored everything because I'm having to return it, but I usually keep that off so it boots up faster. Rear cam image, depending on how you mount the rear camera, you can set it for original, which is the camera facing up like that, or if you're going to mount it upside down like that, then you can set it for flipped. And you also have mirrored, where it will show exactly what side of the car you're on, instead of showing the opposite like you're looking into a mirror, obviously. And then mirror and flipped. And get back in here. Next one down is auto off, so you can set it so it after a certain amount of time of driving it'll turn off and just go to a regular mirror. So you can do that 10 seconds, 30 seconds, 1 minute. I usually keep that turned off because I like it on all the time. Parking mode, you can set a parking monitor where you get the motion detecting if something goes in front of the cameras, front and back, and it'll record. And then parking off, obviously self-explanatory. Next is MD record time, which is the motion detection record time. So when it detects motion, you can have it record for 10 seconds, 30 seconds, 1 minute, or 5 seconds. Motion detective sensitivity, like is it going to go off if a leaf moves in front of the car, or is it only going to go off if, like, you know, an actual vehicle goes in front of the camera. So collision sensitivity, like if something jars your car, like if you bump up against your car, it'll set it off if it's set for high, or if big wind comes up and jars the car, shakes it a little bit, it may go off, or set it to low and it'll take a lot. Collision record time, which is related to the collision sensitivity, basically same thing as the parking motion detecting record time. G sensor, again, if you're in an accident or something, hit your car, it'll lock that recording so you can save it for the police or your insurance company. It doesn't record over it. Volume settings, which is the button presses you're hearing right now. You can set those anywhere from mute all the way up to 100%. Let's see, go back here. Backlight time, how long the backlight stays on, obviously. 30 seconds, 1 minute, 5 minutes. Display brightness, again self-explanatory. I don't believe it has a auto brightness, no. So you just have to set the setting to whatever you feel is right for you. Flicker, if you're here in the States, it's 60 Hertz, of course. If you head over to like European country or somewhere, then you might use that 50 Hertz. Date stamp, you can show off, or you can show the KDLINKS logo and date, or you can just show the date only. I think that's all that's in there, yes. And set clock, self-explanatory. TV mode, again, United States or European language. USB functionality, you can set it so when you plug that cable that I showed you that came with it and you plug that in, you can use this as a mass storage and just copy your videos directly off of this. Or you can set it for a PC camera where it just records. And reset, setup, restore, default settings. And that is pretty much it. So let's see, jump back out here. Obviously format your SD card, which don't really want to do right now. Safe. This is your safety features, like your forward, I think it's called forward car warning system. Whereas if a car is in front of you, it warns you if you're getting too close to that car. You know, so you don't like tailgate or rear end the car. Then your LDWS, which is your lane departure warning system, which lets you know if you're drifting over out of your lane, like if you're drifting off to sleep or texting, which you shouldn't be doing while driving, and you drifting over, it'll give you a warning, hey, get back in your lane. What else is there? And that's pretty much it about DVR. Model number R100, software version, firm, website, and that's pretty much all she wrote. I mean, there's nothing else really to it. Jump back out here to the regular screen, and it takes you back to that. If you hit the little OK button, you get a little recording there. It does a little video, and then you can hit the down button and it will change your volume to on or mute. And then you can, if I had the rear view camera connected and it was working, you can hit the up arrow here and it'll switch it from front camera to back camera, or from front camera with a little picture-in-picture view of rear camera. But I do not obviously have that on. And you can snap a photo by hitting the power button, which I just did there. And if you hold that down, it shuts it off. So there you have it. That's pretty much it. Tried to go through that real quick. I mean, like I said, it was a nice camera on the front here. It's nice clear picture, 1080p. Looked really good, wide angle lens. I just wish I had gotten that rear camera to work and hadn't had the issues where I didn't really get to test it and have to send it back. Is what it is. So there you have it. The KDLINKS R100. If you guys want to check it out, I mean, obviously I got a bad camera, so I'm not gonna, you know, mark off too many marks for KDLINKS. I mean, it is what it is. At least I can return it. I got it from Amazon, and the return policy is pretty good for stuff like this. But if you guys have any questions, drop a question down in the comments. I'll try to get back to you and answer any questions you have. Can't really think of anything else. As always, if you check out the video, please subscribe, please like the video, and I will talk to you guys later.